So that's the storage underneath there.
One of the storage, and these here are if you ever, something would ever happen to the slide.
Yes.
There's a crank, you can crank it back in if something would happen with the...
Okay, so you can manually...
Right.
Okay. And do you have the crank on here right now?
Yeah, it's in the storage.
In the storage, okay. And there's the generator.
There's the generator, all your tanks for your, gray water, black water, obviously here for dumping.
Uh-huh.
More storage here. I just have a bunch of things for the dumping and the...
Yep,
This is your TV cable, your electric, all that. Heater for the water. It's a water heater.
Okay.
There's no water, there's no water in the tank right now, so I don't turn the heater on because you have to have water to do it. But the water heater does work. More storage.
Does the clicker work?
Yeah, should. There it goes.
No, probably just take it.
Yeah, the propane. I just turned it. Well, I just turned this on, and you can see it's already.
Yeah, it's already chilling.
It's already chilling.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's right. The generator's 75 hours.
Generator starts right here.
Okay. Oh, that's nice and quiet.
There was a leak. We had a leak last summer, and I think we fixed it.
It doesn't look like very big of one.
Well, you know what happened? I'll tell you in a second once I get this out.
Well, that really makes more room, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Water built up, with the flat roof, Bigfoot's famous flat roof. And so I went to the Bigfoot forum, and there's some little flanges up here that come together. And if you get water that builds up, it goes in those flanges, and we noticed the drip actually started here, and then it ended up sort of over here.
Well, I can tell you from the roof inspection, the roof overall looks good, but the problem that I'm seeing is where every piece of material, whether it be an air conditioning or the little, whatever, okay, we do self-leveling sealant around the cracks so water and moisture can't get in there.
Yep.
Okay, I don't see any damage yet, but what I do see is there is cracks in a lot of the self-leveling. So a lot of that stuff has to be retorn back off, cleaned really good, and put back on. I mean, that's not an issue. Yeah, it's not caulking. A lot of people make that mistake and they caulk it with regular caulking.
Oh.
It is a true RV self-leveling sealant. Made strictly only for RVs, and that's what I'm seeing up there is that they did a self-leveling, and over the years it happens. It's normal. Wear and tear, it starts cracking, and then people go up on the roof and they put regular caulking on top of it, and it won't stick. All it's going to do is separate again. So that's when you have to go in and you really literally have to scrape all the old stuff off. If it's cracked like that, just peel away, get all the moisture out, dry it up, and then re-level it. And it's not a big issue. I mean, it's
this is where it happened last time.
It needs to be redone? Okay.
It needs to be done because, I mean, the longer you go, you're going to start seeing leaks. And
sure.
That's probably where that major leak up there came from, because a lot of it's where the top, where any type of seams or anything like that. It's from normal wear and tear, but overall the ceiling itself, there's no divots in it like other Bigfoot where there was major issues.
So did you look at the roof of the other one when it was here?
No, I didn't. I wasn't the one who went up there.
Yeah.
The two guys went up there, but
I
basically know what to look for, and it's just walking. It's pretty sturdy up there. There's no divots. I don't see any flaws or anything like that. Where water's been sitting for a long time and then rotting the wood out.
Right.
But like I said, if you do end up purchasing this. That would be one of my recommendations.
Sure.
Just to get the old leveling off and all the old caulking.
The thing I talked about before was that thing that converts, whatever they call these things.
So that's working fine.
So when you're
the inverter.
The inverter, right. So that works.
And what do you use that for?
You know, if you're dry camping, for example, you have no
Yeah.
electricity or whatever.
And so you take the auto battery or whatever it is and use it for
right,
internal
converts
stuff.
it into that. We didn't
Alright.
use it a lot, but used it to charge the cell phones. More storage up here.
Yeah.
So it feels like the furnace has come on.
Yeah, I feel it warm already.
Furnace on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely going out nice and hot.
You want to turn on the hot water heater just real quick? I'll just see it.
Okay. Hot water heater is turned on right here.
Water heater is right there, okay. And I didn't ask before, I don't think, but do you have the manuals and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So if the red light comes on, that means it didn't quite catch. So it might take a time or two since it's been off for a while.
So is applying the self-leveling stuff, is that something I would do myself, or?
You could, yeah. It's very easy.
It's very easy. I mean, it's all a caulking gun. You order the stuff. And
You just gotta wait until you have a warm
day.
Excellent.
There.
There you go. It comes out a little farther.
All right, so that's the backup camera. All right, and I can't remember, that thing down below there, you said something about it.
Yeah, it's for pumping up the air springs.
So that means like when you're driving long
Yeah.
distances, it gives you a little bit more.
Just gives you a little better ride. You know,
Okay.
If you have a good load on it.
And this doesn't have leveling jacks, right?
No, not hydraulic. It has jacks. You look underneath. If you look underneath, you'll see the jacks that are manually operated.
Okay, and
It's just to
stabilize if you're there for a long time.
Right.
Oh yeah, I see them.
This thing, it's quite literally falling off. You can pull it right off right now.
Okay, it's a drip, and it's just, you say it's a cosmetic thing, but
Yeah, it's just a drip guard for this.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
So
just get some sort of.
pull it off, clean it up, and then use like spray glue to attach it. They have different adhesives to attach it to it, and then
Okay.
just caulk it in.
An outdoor shower too.
Oh, an outdoor shower. Have you used that much?
No. Clean fish, maybe.
Yeah. I can imagine using it too, like if you've been hiking all day, you want to just
Clean off
rinse
the
off.
and stuff.
Yep.
They work good for that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Water pump is right here.
Water pump's right there.
Oops. There's something there. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you're saying that there's fittings underneath the sink that are a little bit loose, and before we set out, we should go through and tighten them up before we fill it with water.
Yeah. Before you pressurize, before you hit that water pump,
Yeah.
or before you hook it up to city water, because somewhere on here there's a city water connection problem.
Okay.
And what that is you hook it, like say you're at a state park, you could hook it directly to the outside water source and charge your lines without even using the water pump.
Okay.
It'll just work like that.
There's that one.
Oh, so it's like 2 stages.
And there's that one. Where your windows.
All right.
Windows open there. This comes
Very nice.
out too, and this folds into another bed, or makes into a bed.
Yeah, I don't think we would ever use that.
And this folds
I mean,
into a bed.
oh, so couch I'm sitting on does too. So conceivably you could sleep 6.
6.
Yeah.
So if this thing's working good, the butane alone should set it off.
Oh, is it the detector?
Yeah, detector is testing the.
Sometimes it takes a minute. Just
Yeah. So it works.
so that works good.
Coat in the sheathing and whatnot.
See, like this one was a little loose too. Just
Yeah.
But it's
Really nice.
see how you can just
Yeah.
just hand tighten it.
Yeah,
You're good to
so
go.
far,
Everything looks really good. This plumbing's all in
really
great
liking
shape. And,
Bigfoot's.
you know, just by checking it, I don't see where there's any
They
obvious
seem
leaking
to.
or
Yeah,
anything.
they do seem-
So in here is where your water pump is.
Yeah.
And this is just extra storage in here, which is really nice. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in here. It's pretty cozy. And then this runs. You got your water tank back here is what it looks like, and then that runs to the hot water heater itself.
Right, that's where
it
we
looks
got
like an inflow and outflow.
And color-coded
Yeah.
tubes.
And then you got your water pump right there. That's the thing we were hearing earlier.
Yeah.
Which really
The
is pretty
whisper
quiet. And it's not like it runs continuously, you know. It just runs until it charges the lines, and then boom, it turns off.
Okay.
And then when you turn on, and that's another way, a good way to detect leaks, is if you make sure all your faucets is off and everything, you charge that line, your water pump, until it fills the lines, and then it'll stop. And if everything that you know is off, and then you'll still hear the
Then there's a leak someplace. Yeah.
Yeah, that means that there's a leak somewhere.
Pressure loss somewhere.
Yeah.
So no red flags that you guys can see. Looks pretty solid.
None that I've seen so far. Looks good and clean.
The slide does.
Yeah, all the molding's good and supple and no tears. All the weather stripping's in good shape. Kind of like it in a way.
Oh, that oil looks good.
This is all very reassuring, you know, so far.
It is to me too. To tell you the truth. I've never had it inspected.
Yeah, that oil looks incredible, actually. There's some of them where it's a crime scene.